Excuse me.
Yes.
Next. I talked with my father.
Yeah.
And my father said you can keep rooms for tonight if you want to stay until tomorrow. Don't worry, Max. I can say it surely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Do you want to stay?
The men, they're carrying our luggage down.
You okay?
Thanks, guys. See you down there. So we just stopped for a quick bite to eat before we jump back in the car back on the road and head to Gjirokaster, which is apparently about a 3-hour drive through the mountains. Hopefully very beautiful. And lunch is epic. This massive mayonnaise here. I don't know, some other sauce, chips, chicken, salad, freshly cooked bread.
And that was 350 leke each, which is about what, $5. So huge plate, so perfect before getting on the road. We got a new driver in place.
How do I know when it...
What do you mean? What are you doing?
I was trying to figure out how this works because these are all the way up here.
It's our first time driving an automatic.
This car could be systematic.
Things that about to get a whole lot more fun, people. Nope.
No.
Hydromatic.
Whatever.
What have I done? Are these gonna keep going?
Ultramatic.
Alright. So we are an hour away from our, no, an hour and a half away from our stopover for the next 2 days. The roads are okay, but the roads, as you can see, are in good conditions.
So we've stopped on the side of our mountain drive and we're gonna try and get a bit of a drone shot so you can see what we can see. So we couldn't do much, but I think we got a couple cool shots.
Yeah, no, it's a shame the wind, but, and I'm sure it would have been safe, but I'm being a little maybe too precautious.
We have crashed the drone twice now in like a month, so probably a good idea to be a bit precautious.
That's it, people. Welcome to Gjirokaster.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Next.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks, Clyde. Okay, so a little bit of a language translation issue maybe, but we booked a 3-bedroom apartment, or at least that's what we thought we booked, but we actually got a 3-bed room in a way. So
not an apartment in any way. Like
yeah,
it's
this is it.
less than a hotel room.
It's 5 by 5 meters.
This is our 3-bedroom apartment.
3-bedroom apartment. So here's our
with
kitchen.
a terrace and a view. I guess that's our view.
But the guy was really apologetic, as you can hear. He actually gave us an extra room, which was for Jacqueline's mom. And we actually cancelled the extra night because we hadn't paid yet. But then he came back saying we can actually stay for that one night for 2-bedroom for the both nights. So it's basically, yeah, much cheaper now. But we already booked something around the beach, which is down the coast at Xamil, which is where we'll actually do those 2-night stay. So we have to do what we wanted to do in 2 nights in 1 night. So we have to go right now. So first stop is the castle. Jacqueline told me nothing about it.
So new plan. As Max said, we're just gonna stay here 1 night and we're going to try and squish in everything we want to do this afternoon and tomorrow in the morning. It's 4 o'clock, so We've still got at least 2.5 hours of sunlight. It should be okay. We're on our way to the castle now, which is apparently much better than the castle we were at this morning.
Which was already pretty incredible.
Yeah, but this one is way less ruined, as there's a lot more to see. And yeah, so far this town is pretty cute. Huh? Yeah, I know, it's really nice.
One castle to another, people. Hello. It's 400 per person.
So it turns out when Albania was a communist country, this was actually a prison for anti-communist people. And they had a commemorative sign at the front basically saying, "We won't forget you and thank you for everything that you did for Albania," and to try and free it from socialism. So yeah, turns out not just an amazing 15th century castle, but also a recent prison, because communism in Albania only ended in 1991, which is only about 31 years ago. So it's still a very fresh and recent history. And I can imagine there's still a lot of people who are hurting from what happened during those times. Max is trying to sneak into this French guided tour. So this is clearly a much more well-preserved castle than the one we were at this morning, and the views of Gjirokaster below are absolutely stunning. And we just came outside from being inside the castle, and the temperature change was crazy. It was quite cool in there, and out here it's very warm, and as you can see, also very windy.
Oh, there's gonna be some bats in there.
So spooky. You go first.
Thanks.
Cold. Imagine this in winter.
It's like this thing was saying, like. In the museum we went to in Tirana, one of the torture they had for the prisoners was to leave them in knee-deep water for 3 days and 3 nights. And there was an interview from one of the ex-prisoners that said after 3 days, 3 nights, they took him out and they basically peeled his skin off like socks because of the moisture stuck there constantly. And this sort of makes me feel that's a terrible torture.
I think any kind of sleep deprivation torture, and I would cave so quickly.
I'll tell you who did it. I stole the chocolates.
I wouldn't manage it. Are you too scared to go in?
This bat's iPhone torch activated. Going in. Okay, I've seen enough.
What's wrong with you? What was in there?
It's big. You wanna have a look, maybe? You didn't even go down there.
I'm okay. I already saw a castle today.
There's so many rooms. Where's the floor plan of this castle?
It very much does feel like we're in a bit of a fairy tale, walking around the castle walls, you know, like Lara Croft or something, and we're about to uncover some secret thing that's going to change the world. It's dark in here, Max, you're gonna be scared.
Go for it. She's acting a little cool, but she's shaking right now. Alright, so the castle is actually pretty impressive. And they were saying that at its peak it homed about 2,000 people, which at that time was pretty big. And outside there was 8 neighborhoods and about 12,000 people lived around here. So yeah, the castle itself was really good. It was in ruins, but you could imagine the grand scale that was back then. It was taken eventually by the Ottoman Empire, and in the 19th century they actually built an aqueduct to have water supply there. But yeah, very, very good stuff. But now all this fortress walking made me hungry, so we need to go get some dinner now. We have to head back down because there's a huge storm coming.
We found a really cute restaurant that was recommended on a blog that I was reading, and it has a gorgeous outdoor area, but they're actually doing a little bit of construction out there and it's very loud. So we've just come inside, but inside is just nice. They have a big wall of wine. The menu looks very, very good, and I'm excited to try the food.
Perfect. Oh, terrific. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so I'm as usual hungry. So I got some beans, lima beans, which is spicy beans with garlic and onions. The girls got some baked potatoes. I got some mashed potatoes with meatballs, and they look delicious with some tzatziki. The moment we leave, it starts raining. Dinner was great. We ate a lot, especially me with my 4 meals. We had a liter of wine. The ladies had a little bit of food. The final amount was about 50 Australian dollars. For Albanian standard, maybe a bit expensive, but overall, I mean, for Australian dollars, was really affordable. For the amount of food we got in a very nice place, very good value for money. Anyway, we're gonna head home now. It's not that late actually, we just had a long day, but it's only 7 p.m. I guess we'll leave you here. This is not the end of our Albanian trip, obviously. We'll leave you for the next one. But thank you for watching.
Bye!
Bye!
So this one here, this was the king's bedroom, and that one there, that was the queen's bedroom. And over here we have the dining hall, and this one right here was a bathroom, of course. Mom is still with us, by the way.